Hi everyone, this is the soft powered D&D session, and we're joined by our our group of adventurers. And before we begin, this is a reminder for everyone. Um, for for this particular session, all of the soft power community agreements apply. This is for entertainment only. We're not professionals, but we are here to have fun. In addition, for all of the adventurers, during this particular campaign, we are going to encounter different creatures, we're going to encounter different scenarios, and if any of them are uncomfortable, no questions asked, just put up an X so that I can see it, or an X in the comments or in the private chat so I can see it. I'll keep an eye on that, and no questions asked. I will shift the story so that we can move away from that particular scenario if that makes somebody uncomfortable. No questions asked. All right. With that being said, are all of our adventures ready? Here we go. All right. So, to recap our previous adventure, we went to we were in the Isle of Obojima in the town of Doran, where we were traveling from different places, and we had an inn that we came up to, and that's where everyone met. After meeting in the inn, everyone was approached by two children, and these children were very heartbroken because they lost a particular trinket that their father had given to them, and it was precious. So they came up to the group. They asked for help. The group managed to rile each other up to be part of this adventure and said yes to bringing the trinket back. And after adventuring and finding, uh, going through harpies, finding a nakadama or a frog that was stealing things and taking things back, they they went to Jumaga's uh, they went to Jamaga's lair and were able to fight off a big chicken and and then bring the trinket back to the town. And when they brought the trinket back to the town, all the adventurers were hailed as heroes and were gifted gold in return. And so that brings us to our current scene. The, the adventurers went, some of them went on their different ways, and some adventurers ended up going to the town called Matango Village, where the jaunty sounds of a well-practiced band are nearly drowned out by the hundreds of competing voices that crowd the nearby forest as you approach the Matango Village, also known fondly as the Great Mushroom Village. Smells of spiced mushroom skewers and sweet pastries overpower the normally earthy and damp scent of the wilderness. The truffle festival is in full swing. The town center is filled with villagers, travelers, and spirits alike, all preparing for the truffle hunt set to kick off later this evening. Distant squeals grow louder and louder as dozens of large pigs come parading through the streets with their handlers. The village erupts at the sight of them. Heaps of dirt-covered hands are quickly thrown into the air, followed by unintelligible shouts as the mob of truffle hunters petition for the swine master's attention. The crowd pulls in tight, leaving you on the outskirts of the village along with one other person. A bright green Nakadama, or frog, decorated from head to toe in truffle hunting gear, looks onward towards the mass of festival goers before turning towards you. And here is where we see the first adventurer, Feral Flawless. Does the Nakadama see? Can you explain to folks what your character looks like and what your character is thinking?
Oh my gosh, StreamYard. Okay, so I am Feral Flawless. Mechanics wise, I'm an elf rogue. That probably doesn't mean anything to anybody. Aesthetically, Feral has very voluminous hair, so you can always tell when they're near because of this like cloud of hair. While we're in this like fungus festival, I guess is what I'm gonna call it.
Absolutely.
I'm just soaking in all of like the aesthetics. Farrell likes to people watch before approaching, so kind of like stealth mode. Let me survey the surroundings and just kind of see what's going on.
Absolutely. So Feral Flawless is observing everything that's happening with all the shouts and all the cheers. And the Nakadama also turns and looks at Syzygy. What is Syzygy doing at this point?
Syzygy is standing there in a state of bemusement and also curiosity, and kind of in the mood for pork barbecue and a little bit distracted by that, quite honestly. And the idea of truffles on Peccutina is really appealing right now. And trying to get a sense of what the energy is like in the space. And there's like something in the air, but I can't put a name to it or words to it. And so I'm immersing myself. And I kind of stand out a little awkwardly. I'm fairly tall and I have hair that catches the light in a way that looks really coppery red at times. And I look a little bit stern at times. A little bit of a Slavic stand going on.
Definitely. So while you're immersing yourself, while Syzygy is immersing themselves in the particular festival, some people are focused on the different pigs coming in and out because they're the stars of the show. But there are a few people that do look up at Syzygy and they're like, huh, that's a very bright red hair. But not to be completely distracted. They still are being part of the fest. And then the Nakadama also looks at Marwyn Songstorm. What does the Nakadama see, and what is Marwyn Songstorm feeling or doing at this moment?
Yeah, so Marwyn has a long braid, dressed like an entertainer, like you just know. You just know that I'm there to entertain by what I'm wearing. And I'm also very ready to have some food and just like playing. What do I have? Ooh, my lute. Just like strumming on my lute, adding to the festivities. Yeah, looking for the best food that's there. The most tasty food. I'll eat it all, but
Definitely looking for food because of the smells of the skewers. Definitely having a part a part of the festival, like keeping your attention in that way.
Hmm.
Definitely. Awesome. All right, and we also have Havoc. When the Nakadama turns to see you, what do they see, and what are you doing?
Hello, I need to do an outfit change. Havoc, there is a dark, looming presence that hovers around me. I am very gloomy. There is something in my eyes where it looks like I've seen too much, and I'm still seeing it all the time. Everything is dark, and I don't trust anybody. Maybe a little psychosis? Not trusting? But also hungry.
Definitely. So we definitely have another adventurer who is, or maybe all the adventurers are feeling hungry because of the festival, and it all very similar to its Syzygy. The the crowd tends to lean toward very cheerful, very happy, but they notice for a second they glance towards Havoc and see the gloominess, wondering what this cloud is that's hovering over Havoc, but they still are enjoying themselves. So the quick glances aren't a full stare. Totally. All right. So this Nakadama or frog, with a smile and an excited look in his eyes, he says, "Hello. You must be here for the festival. Have you signed up for the hunt yet?" And with that, he brings out papers and says that he is one of the festival leaders and introduces himself as Ibris Belrose. He first looks at Marwyn Songstorm and asks, "Would you like to sign up for the festival's truffle hunt?" Oh,
I'll have to do a little bit more research before I sign up.
absolutely. Then he turns to Itsuzuji. "Would you like to sign up?"
I'm interested to hear more about this. I don't like to, sign up for contracts that could conflict with my spiritual beliefs and my priesthood and everything. So I'd like to hear more, but I'm interested, especially if there's food involved.
Absolutely. So, hearing this, Ibris Belrose says the truffle hunt is where everyone who signs up goes around the festival grounds and looks for different types of truffles, because this particular area is so full of of different mushrooms that are not found anywhere else in the island. And so whoever finds the most truffles within an hour gets to be crowned the Truffle Royal and becomes the Truffle Royal for the whole year. The current Truffle Royal is named Rahini, and Rahini is known to be very good at finding these truffles because of their very cute um, their very cute pig Guma, and so this is what they look like. Oh. There we go. That, there we go. Rahini and Guma.
Oh my god, it's a little pet.
It is a little pig. So the Ibris Belrose, who's wearing a lot of camping gear, has like a lamp attached to a stick hanging above them, has a katana strapped to his hip, and has a backpack full of sleep gear and different camping gear on. Ibris looks to Havoc and says, "Would you like to sign up for the Truffle Fest?"
Can I get some of your supplies? Can I look at the katana? What do you have?
Ibris looks at his gear and says, "These supplies are because I travel from town to town. I don't think you need supplies to be part of the fest."
What do I get for joining the fest?
Good question. For joining the fest, if you win, you get gold as well as the honor of becoming the Truffle Royal for the year.
What does the Truffle Royal get? Do I get katanas if I become the Truffle Royal?
You can buy katanas with the gold that you get, yes.
Sounds all right. I guess I'll do it.
Definitely. Havoc, because you agreed, can you roll with your dice, your d20?
I don't have
Roll. So if you are on, do you have D&D Beyond?
Let me open that. Oh,
For
wait.
sure.
Oh,
We'll have. Oh, go ahead.
I have my character sheet open. How do I make
Perfect. So are you on D&D Beyond?
I see it.
There we go.
D20 dice?
Yes, with the D20 dice, roll for insight.
I got a 5.
Definitely. You think he's legit, so you sign up for the fest through the contract that he offers.
Sketchy. Muttering. Okay. Mushrooms, I guess.
Can I
Mushrooms. Yes.
can I do a history check?
Absolutely.
And that would be also a d20?
Also a d20.
Okay. Roll. I got a 10 plus 4. Is that possible? Yeah.
Yes. So for a 14, what you know of what exactly are you asking about?
Yeah, I want to know more about this like festival in general. Like what's going on? How did this start?
For sure. So it started a long time ago, about 100 years ago, when the town was still very young. And what you know, based on your roll of 14, is that because the area was so full of truffles, the mayor back then put together the truffle festival so that people can harvest the different truffles and be able to feed the town using the truffles that are harvested.
You know what? I'll sign up.
Go ahead
Be part
and
of history.
for sure. Go ahead and roll for insight this time. Also d20.
Mm-hmm. That would be a 13.
All right. With a 13, you think that Ibris is doing some funny business.
Don't sign. Nobody else sign. Something's wrong. We gotta investigate.
For sure. Farrell and Syzygy, since you both didn't sign and were very hesitant, and Marwin Songstorm is saying don't sign, what do you both do? Let's start with Syzygy.
I'm preparing to fight somebody because this is starting to seem like maybe this is what was tickling my intuition as something that might be off. So I'm carefully pulling my weapon into a place where I can use it if I need to, and really focused on the perpetrator.
Gotcha. And Pharaoh Flawless, what do you do?
Listen, I was so excited about the opportunity to be a royal, but now that we've seen that this is like nefarious, dubious tomfoolery, I don't know how, but I want to like switch this on our frog friend. So in action, I'm keeping quiet, but just to be above board of like how I'm feeling right now. That's kind of how I'm perceiving the situation.
Totally. So with Syzygy holding their weapon and getting ready for action, and Pharaoh Flawless feeling out the situation, and Marwyn Songstorm saying, don't sign. Havoc, what do you do? How do you react?
If no one else is gonna join me, I think that's fine. I expect danger around every corner. I'm always prepared.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
For
Will
sure.
that be
For
fine?
sure.
I don't know.
Yes, that's totally fine. Okay, so
Should I start battling? Maybe I should. Maybe I'll join you. I'm ready to
well,
fight.
it's up to you. This is your choice. This is adventurer's choice. What do you want to do in this situation now that Marwyn Songstorm said something about the very nefarious, dubious goings on of Ibris?
I mean, if it's for justice, then I'm ready to make him pay.
Totally. So, seeing that the adventurers are all a little more on edge and a little more alert, Ibris goes, whoa. I just wanted everyone to be part of the Truffle Fest. And then comes Rahini. Rahini notices what's happening and notices that there's tension in the air and comes up and introduces herself. Rahini points to Guma and says, "This is my pig Guma, and we are part of the Truffle Fest, and I am part of the leadership here." She takes one of Ibris's packs and yanks it off his shoulders and turns it over, showing the many contracts that have been signed under the table, which are not part of the actual Truffle Fest. Rahini says, "I, as one of the officials, I do not condone this." And so Rahini then takes up the papers that were spilled out of the pack and says, "Ibris, go away." And so Rahini turns back to the adventurers and says, "Would you really like to be part of the Truffle Fest and do so officially?"
It depends. Do I get to be a truffle royal?
If you win, yes. If you find the most truffles, definitely.
And do I get a little pig?
Not everyone gets a little pig. You have to come with your own pig, unfortunately.
All right. We're going to have to find a pig, y'all.
Will this bring
I
back
think
my
we
loved ones?
we should each find a pig. Yeah, we should each get a tiny little pig.
I will take a pig from my loved ones.
I am interested in learning more Just like I want to ask so many questions. So, Raheen, is it?
Rahini.
Rahini. So, how long have you been participating in this festival?
So I've been participating in this festival for the past 7 years.
Is this your first time winning last year? Your first time?
I've won this I've won this Truffle Fest hunt 3 times in a row right now, but I am totally here to help those who would like help.
Okay. There's a lot to find out here. There's a lot more to find out.
Definitely. And with that, when Rahini says that she'd like to help, she does look in her own pack and finds a book of what seems like a journal of sorts and hands it to Marwyn Songstorm. Marwyn, do you take it? Marwyn Songstorm, do you take it?
Yeah, I take it and I start reading. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So when you open up the book, you see different truffles. The first 3 truffles that you see in the book are the elephant tuber, the whistle caps, and the flat rat. And so you see these different types of mushrooms, and it tells you like different notes on how to find them, and mentioning what they look like. Like the elephant tuber looks like a big elephant ear, and then the whistle caps they look like the roots of trees that grow above ground, and then the flat rat looks like a rat but in truffle form.
I like rats.
All right, so with that, it seems like everyone is on board but wants to find a pig.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Totally. So, Rahini says, I'm not sure if they'll offer pigs to everyone, but there is a stall right around the corner where you can find pigs of your own, or maybe a pig or two that you could bring together with you in this adventure.
So we'll be co-parenting the pig. The pigs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I barbecue one of the pigs when we're done? I'm really good at barbecuing pigs. Festival.
It depends on how many truffles that the pig finds. If we win, pig gets to live.
Oh.
Fair.
I won't get too attached then, I guess.
Those are my friends.
Parenting and then killing. Okay.
It's part of my sacred belief system to offer the sacrificial rites, so you can turn away if you need to. It's okay.
I've never felt love like from a pig before. Why?
Well, before you decide as a group what would you like to do with the pigs, let's take a look at the pigs at the stall. All right, so as the adventurers come to the stall, you notice that there are three pigs left in the pen, and a big burly fellow who looks like he's in charge of the pigs. Who approaches first?
Me, and I use my persuasion.
Well, first, what do you say?
Oh, I just walk up and I say, "Hey, how much are these pigs you got?"
So he looks at Marwyn Songstorm, says, "Well, hello. These pigs each cost 20 gold."
Too rich for my blood. What if I did you a favor?
What is this favor?
What's the favor you need?
Mm, I'm not one particularly for favors. I feel like I've got all the help that I need. But what I can do instead is offer the pigs for a discount for
Okay.
on one condition, that these pigs be returned to me whole and healthy.
Well, they better find some topples of truffles then. If we were
What if-
Well, these
Yeah. Yeah, I guess yeah, we can do that. Totally. Sure.
We can agree
definitely
not to harm those pigs.
Wait, I have
Definitely.
animal handling as one of my things.
Oh, perfect.
What if I riz up some pigs? Can we do that behind the guy?
I can distract him. I'll start
Yeah.
performing.
I'm a bard, so I'm like all riz.
Oh, I'm a bard too.
We're both all
Nice.
riz. We're the pig rizzler.
I don't have
Okay,
animal
so-
handling, but I can.
I have animal handling because I needed
so-
it.
Okay, so we're trying to bypass the payment.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're gonna kidnap some pigs.
Okay, so with that, does this mean that Havoc and Marwin Songstorm, you're both going to distract?
Well, I'm the animal handler, so I should also grab the pigs.
Mhm.
Okay, so Marwin Songstorm, you're gonna distract.
Yeah, I have bagpipes, so I'm just gonna start singing a song about pigs with my bagpipes. Pigs, you are so cute. Pigs are so cute. Thank you for letting me hold on to your pigs. Boom, 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 boom.
No, lovely. So Marwin Songstorm breaks out the bagpipe, starts passionately playing a song about pigs and how pigs are the most amazing animals there are in the world. And so Syzygy and Feral Flawless, starting with Feral Flawless, what are you doing while this ruse is happening?
While the ruse is happening, I'm kind of like fiddling around with a lock around the gate so that they can just waltz out as the music is playing. So it's like
Definitely.
themselves.
Definitely. So Feral Flawless is in charge of the actual lock. Do you have thieves' tools?
Let's hope I do, baby. Okay, if I were to find this in D&D Beyond, where would I be?
You'd be looking in inventory.
Inventory. Thank you.
Bagpipes full blast in the shop.
I do have thief tools.
Nice. So with these two things happening, Marwin Songstorm, I need you to roll for performance.
Is Marwood frozen?
It looks like Marwin Songstorm is
Oh, sorry. What am I doing?
rolling for
looking at-
performance.
Oh, yeah, totally. 20? D20?
Yes, D20.
Okay, and I have +4. Oh, 6.
No.
So
Wait, can I give myself bardic inspiration?
yes, you can.
Okay, hold on. Where is it? Bardic inspiration. Okay. Oh no. Okay. 1d6. Okay. A 7. It's a 7. I tried.
So while the handler is listening to the song, he's appreciating it, but he's keeping a close eye on the pigs. making sure that
Okay.
they're well, that they're fine. He definitely looks to you, but looks to the pigs, looks to you, looks to the pigs,
Okay.
and is definitely aware of what's happening to the pigs. Syzygy, what do you do?
I have been dancing in as distracting a manner as I can with a sort of interpretive, worshipful dance that is, trying to make direct eye contact and pull him into the energy with my whimsical ways. And I think I need to roll for a little bit of boost or something because it's not working so hot.
Definitely. So roll for performance, please, using the d20.
Okay. My roller's not rolling. Um,
Oh no.
all right. Oh, that's a 3. Shit.
We're having a great day here.
So very similarly to Marwin Songstorm's performance, although although the handler is enjoying your performance, is also dancing with you actually. He's definitely still looking at the pigs, making sure they're fine, making sure they're okay. Pharaoh Flawless, I know that you're still working on the gate. How would you like to continue seeing that the handler is watching?
I actually make eye contact with him and as he's looking at the pigs and said, I think they love this music. I think actually they want to come out a little bit to roam around. Are you okay with that?
Can I add on to that?
Yes, Havoc, what do you say?
I have a harp, and I want to play this harp for everybody, and I want the harp to cast a spell so that the pigs do fall in love, and then the owner is like, oh, they're in love with you. Of course they should go with you. How do we make this happen?
Do you have spells in your spell book?
I think how do I know? I think I do. I don't know. How do I know that?
Go to spells on your interface in D&D Beyond.
Okay, spells. I have Druid Craft. Cantrip. 1 spell.
I
Wait,
don't think that would
I create a sensory effect that predicts what the weather's gonna be. I can make a flower blossom. Falling leaves. I can snuff out a candle. Shit.
Does my persuasion on the pigs liking the music and opening the gate do anything?
Go ahead and roll for persuasion.
Okay. It's D20, right?
A d20, yes.
I have a 13 plus, we're talking persuasion, plus 5 is 18.
Definitely. So, even though the handler is a little dubious, he's like, well, they have been stuck in here for a while. I think I can let one of them out. Yes.
Free-ranged animals have such a better life. I love it. Thank you. What is this pig's name?
This pig's name is Puka,
Like the shell?
like the shell.
Baby.
All right. So once the pig is once the handler lets the pig out, Havoc, go ahead and roll for animal handling.
Animal handling. Fuck. I got 5. What the fork?
All right. So once Puka is out of the pen, Puka is a little confused, doesn't know what's happening, and when Havoc tries to reach out, Puka gets a little scared and tries to run back into the pen.
Oh, my baby. Can I use persuasion to make him fall in love with me?
Well, because this is an animal and not a humanoid,
Damn.
persuasion can't be used for Puka.
Damn. Dang it.
So Puka runs back into the pen.
Wait, can I use a spell to make me myself like smell like something a pig would want to smell?
Like, Definitely. You can use your spell.
Okay.
And you smell of...
I can smell like his best friend or something.
Okay, so it smells like one of his best friends. And go ahead and roll for... Let's see. Go ahead and roll for... let's call this nature.
Okay. Okay, nature. 18!
Yay!
Lovely. Nice. So, the pig, Puka, starts to slowly go out a little bit. Starts to peek its head back out of the pen. What do y'all do next? Havoc, since you are the one that's luring the pig out, what do you do next?
How do I... So, I think I still want to play it my harp so that it can feel relaxed and happy.
Definitely. Go. I mean, the pig's already allured by the scent, but you can still play your harp if you'd like to.
I want it to like lure towards me with the scent and the harp.
For sure. Go ahead.
So sensitive care for real.
Go ahead and roll for performance.
Okay, performance. 25.
Nice. Yes, the pig is definitely very interested, feels very calm, starts walking towards you.
My baby.
Yes. So the pig is fully enamored now. Is definitely wanting to be near you, and is actually running circles around you.
That's right, I protect all of my loved ones.
All right, so the handler is watching. What do the rest of you all do?
I start asking him questions about the festival, like, what's your favorite part about the festival?
Definitely. And are you doing this to deceive or to persuade?
Ooh, I have more persuasion than I do deception. So let's try to persuade.
So persuade him to engage in conversation is what you're trying to do. Gotcha.
17 plus 4, 21, right?
Definitely, yes. So with a 21, the handler is still watching over the pigs in the pen, but seems to have lost track a little bit of the pig Puka, who's running around Havoc, and starts talking with Marwin Songstorm. Feral Flawless, what do you do?
I'm hoping that now Marwin has buttered him up a little bit, and he would be willing to rent Puka for no charge.
So is this something that you say out loud?
Yes. Puka looks so happy. Does he get a lot of action outside? We could, take him truffle hunting and get him some exercise. It seems like it would do you a favor if they've been cooped up.
Roll for persuasion.
Puppy.
Okay, I got an 18 plus 5.
Nice. So on a 23, the handler thinks about it and says, I think giving them a little bit of time, specifically Puka, because Puka's the most energetic, giving him a little more time outside of the pen might be helpful. But I won't do it for free. It'll have to be for at least 5 gold.
I can do 5 gold.
Awesome. So, Feral Flawless, do you offer the 5 gold?
Yes.
Definitely. So the handler says, "All right, thank you. I hope that the Truffle Fest it treats you all well. Please bring back Puka in full health and in full happiness as well." All right. Suzuki, do you add anything, or is there anything else you do? Are you still dancing?
I've calmed down the dancing. I've just been kind of swaying to the music and the vibes and perceiving what's happening, noticing if I need to like add my own persuasion or like offer bean soup in exchange. But it seems like everything's going smoothly. And so I'm trying not to mention how delicious that little bugger looks.
For sure. All right, so everyone's co-parenting Puka, watching over Puka, but Puka is still definitely happily running around havoc. Where do y'all go next? What else are you all looking to do before the hunt begins?
Let's go eat. Let's get a
I'm
snack
hungry.
and then go hunt for truffles and ask around more
Totally.
things. More things to ask.
Totally. All right, so when you look around, not near the pigs' pens, but across the way at a different part of the festival, you notice a whole line of booths. You see a booth that's part of the truffle barbecues. That's where the scent of the truffle barbecues are coming from. You see the soup where Syzygy might have very similar to Syzygy's soup with beans and again lots of truffles. And then you see other different kinds of booths, but the biggest two that you see are the soup and the barbecue. Do you approach or do you try to look for something else? Let's start with Marvin Songstorm.
Yeah, I'm going to the barbecue. I do want some pork. That sounds really good. Is there any veggies?
Oh, they're mushroom skewers.
Oh, I'll eat that. Yeah, that sounds good. Sure. Let's go for
it. Totally. So when you approach, there's a harried man. It's definitely a very busy day. So they've been going through a lot of customers. So when Marvin Songstorm approaches, he notices very quickly that he's got customers that are interested in the fair. So he gathers himself up and says, hello there. What can I do for you?
May I please have like 10 skewers of mushrooms?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That will be 1 gold, please.
There you go. Thank you so much. Do you have a drink? Maybe like a tea?
Yes, absolutely. We have all different types of teas. They're all different truffle teas. There are
Mhm.
iced truffle teas and there are hot truffle teas. Which would you like?
I'll take an iced truffle tea.
Definitely. That will be 1 silver.
Okay, I give him 1 silver. And then I'm walking away with like, I'm like, I got my drink in my hand and like all this food, and I'm just like, so.
There you go. Yes, just
And then I offer it
enjoy.
all to my friends if they want some.
Aw.
Definitely. Havoc, do you take one of the
I would
truffle
love to take a
skewers?
skewer. Thank you so much.
Do you want
And
a
then
sip
I
of this
also
drink?
offer a piece to the pig, to Puka.
Yeah, make sure. Have some of this drink. It's really good. Puka. Oh no, that
There
was
you
so
go,
much.
yeah.
Okay, well, I can get another one later.
Do you
I
want me to
guess.
put it back? I can put it back. I didn't swallow
No,
it.
no, it's fine.
I'm
We
sorry.
gotta-
Do you want me to get? I can get you another one. I'm so sorry.
Don't even
I
worry
got really
about it.
excited.
Take care of the piggy. We're good. Take care of Puka.
Okay. I love
Definitely.
Puka.
So Puka takes a bite of the truffle that's offered to him. Syzygy, what do you do?
As I'm chewing on one of Marwin's, unfortunately not trippy mushroom sticks, I go up and ask if they happen to have any barbecue pork, and if not, would they be interested in learning a great recipe in exchange for like food credits?
For sure. So the particular individual that you're talking to says we don't have barbecue pork in this stall, but the stall furthest away does. We don't want to offend the pigs that are in the stalls.
Valid. Thank you so much. And in exchange for that information, I'll give you a little insight that it's always best to do it on a roast spit. Not that that's helpful for you as a truffle skewer and roaster, but thank you. I appreciate the insight, and you can use that knowledge for, bartering yourself.
Absolutely.
I wanna
Thank
go
you
get
so much. Gotcha. So Syzygy, do you go to the stall that's at the very end?
Yeah, I wander, but I'm keeping an eye on the group as I'm wandering over to, make sure everything's good, make sure Puka's, safe, secure, in good hands, obviously. Delicious, good
Absolutely.
hands.
Definitely. And when you go to the stall, there's a young woman there who it seems like they don't have as much customers as the truffle skewers did, but they do have a steady flow. And when you approach, the stall person says, "Oh, hello there. How can I help you?"
Hello, good, fine person running this stand. I would like to get one of your barbecue platters.
Absolutely. The barbecue platters, because of the fest, includes the pork skewers and a truffle salad.
That sounds fantastic. What's the going rate for this?
This will be 2 silver.
2 silver. Would you be willing to part with it for 1 silver and ancestral knowledge on how to really barbecue the ever-loving goodness out of pork? It might help bring some more folks over here despite their discouraged feeling about the pigs.
Go ahead and roll for persuasion.
Really? 3 again?
Oh no!
Bardic, I'll give you some bardic inspiration. Hold on. I'll use up all my bardic inspiration.
You're just hyping up Syzygy from like all the way over from the
Yeah,
other.
literally. Yeah. Can I? Am I close enough?
What is the range for bardic inspiration? Does it say?
60 feet.
Okay, yes, you're within 60 feet. Yes.
Okay, roll a d6.
Got a 4.
Better.
4 on the d6.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 plus 3, so 7.
Oh, and I have 2 plus 2 on my persuasion as my proficiencies. So
Got it. So 9.
nothing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not
So the stall person says, maybe not for 1 silver, but how about 1 silver and 5 copper?
I could do that. My people are good with copper.
Wonderful. So the stall person receives the money, gives you the food, and says, well, thank you for your business. I hope you enjoy.
Vala. I say thank you in my native tongue as I walk away with a delicious plate full of pork and truffle salad and immediately start shoving it all into my face.
Lovely. Definitely enjoying the food. Feral Flawless, what do you do?
Okay, so I have the skewer from before, and I take a bite, take off a little piece, go over to Havoc and Puka, and I go up to Puka and I say, I need you to memorize this scent. So
Lovely. Definitely. So Puka sniffs at the truffle and under seems to understand what his particular role is, but then with as much gusto chomps at the truffle.
you can have that one for now. Just memorize. Use it for memorization.
There you go. Definitely. As you all are eating and enjoying your food, you start hearing the trumpets call for the 5-minute mark, the 5-minute mark before the hunt begins. So you see people starting to gather at the starting line, and as they're gathering, Rahini shows up again and says, "Are y'all gonna join the hunt?"
Yes. Do I still have the book that they let me read, or is that on my
Yes.
person? Okay, I'm
Yes,
reading
Marlon.
that. I'm like in the book just reading as much as I can and telling everybody what I'm reading so they also know.
Perfect, definitely. So while Marvin Songstorm is reading, Rahini gets the information of everyone else, and then mentions that the truffle hunt rules are: first, that you can find as many mushrooms as you can in the forest. Second, you can only claim mushrooms harvested during the truffle hunt, so no mushrooms outside of the truffle hunt. And the third is you can't claim mushrooms harvested by other contestants. So with that,
But how will they know? How will they
well,
know?
if there's a consultant or a consultant, if there's a contestant that contests or brings up that you stole from them, then they would know that way. And
What if we just share?
I think sharing is possible. I think what the rule is trying to say is that you can't steal from another person.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. No.
Totally. Awesome.
No one has to know.
All right. So with that, the trumpets again sound, which means that it's the minute mark, and that's when our adventurers go towards the starting line with Puka, and then you see all of these people. They're riled up. They're ready. Some people have their pigs. Some people don't. And others look like they've been ready for a long time. Others just look like they're happy to be part of the hunt. Then, as they count down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, at the 1 mark, the biggest trumpets sound for a long time, and everyone starts to disperse going into the forest. Adventurers, you disperse as well going into the forest. Which direction do you all go? Do you go south, west, east? You're in the north part.
I think we should split up into groups, maybe?
Yes, and does the book have any information on what direction those mushrooms would probably grow best in? Like they tend to grow in the south?
So the different mushrooms grow well in different parts. So the ones that Marwin Songstorm first talked about, the elephant tuber, the whistlecaps, and the flat rat, they all grow in different parts. So the elephant tuber is best in the south, the whistlecaps are best in the west, and the flat rat is best in the east. So, if you're splitting up into two groups, which is the first group and who's in the second group?
Well, I'm keeping Puka.
Okay, so Havoc has Puka. Suzuki, are you going to be with Havoc?
Maybe one of us has Puka and then the other one has the book.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Who wants to come with me?
I'll go with you. I want to read a little bit of the book too.
Here you go.
Okay, so Suzuki and Havoc.
I'm nervous. Suzuki wants to eat Puka.
I was just about to make an oath that I will not eat Puka for the duration of our adventure. I'm not promising beyond that at this point, but I will not eat Puka. But thank you. I do deserve applause for that. Thank you. It's a big deal.
Okay.
All right, so Feral Flawless and Marvin Songstorm, Suzuki and Havoc. So let's start with the folks with the book. Marvin Songstorm and Feral Flawless, which direction do you go?
I'm fine with north, I guess. What do you
Y'all
feel?
are in the north. So
Oh.
it's either south, west, or east.
South.
Definitely. Yeah. So towards the elephant tuber side.
Yeah.
For sure. And then Havoc and Suzuki, which direction do you go?
I want to let Puka lead the way.
Definitely. Because of the skewer that was offered to him, it smelled so much like the flat rat, it starts going towards the east.
Yes. Yummy.
All right, let's start first with Marvin Songstorm and Feral Flawless. Y'all are going towards the south. You're hunting and trying to look for the different elephant tubers. You notice? Go ahead and, let's say Feral Flawless, go ahead and roll a luck check with a d20.
Okie dokie. Let me look at my modifier for luck. Or do I?
So no, there are no modifiers for luck.
Okay.
Instead, if you get low numbers between 1 to 10, that means that you find the elephant tubers. Mm-hmm. High 10 to 20 means that you find something else.
Okay. Let's hope it's good. Oh no, it's on the floor. It's cocked. I have to do it again.
Yes.
Okay. I got a 6.
So that means you find a cluster of elephant tubers. You find one elephant tuber, and Marvin Songstorm, because you're the one with the book, you read the note, and it says, "This hardy mushroom peaks just a few inches off the ground, but don't be fooled by its look. From what I can tell, the stalk travels several feet below the surface of the soil, and a single mushroom can weigh up to 100 pounds. So, Feral Flawless, Marvin Songstorm, which of you wants to be the one to harvest this mushroom?
What tools do you have, Marwin?
Tools?
Yeah, because I have like arrows and daggers, so nothing that would really like shovel.
Yeah, I don't think I got much either. Bagpipe, book, dagger, leather, parchment paper, quarterstaff, a robe. I'm also a dwarf, so I'm tiny, and
Okay.
I'm trying to see what my strength is, though. Where do I? Oh, strength. Oh, a -1. But I am acrobatic.
Okay. Let's see. So it doesn't sound like we have much in the way of tools of like,
We can just use our hands. I mean,
yeah, let's get in there.
Okay, so you're both going to dig.
yeah.
Perfect. Let's see. If you're both digging, it will take you about 30 minutes.
30 minutes. 30.
It's
How long do we have for the contest?
an hour.
An hour. Okay, so half of our time. But the elephant tuber is huge. So if we invest the time, maybe we have a big enough mushroom to compete.
Is it
Um,
based
so
on
it's-
how many mushrooms or the size of the
Number.
mushroom?
Oh, not size. Okay, so then
It's
let's
the number.
Let's move along.
Yeah.
Let's find something else.
yeah.
For sure. For sure.
So then maybe we
So-
should move a different direction if we're surrounded by like the heavy mushrooms that are going to take a long time. If number of mushrooms is the way to go, which is the smallest mushroom in the book?
Mm,
And we
the
might have
ones that definitely the ones that grow in clusters are the whistle caps.
whistle caps. Okay, so then we need to go west.
Let's do that.
Definitely. Definitely. So while Marwin, Songstorm, and Feral Flawless are moving west, let's go to Havoc and Syzygy. Havoc and Syzygy, you have Puka, and Puka definitely goes to work really quickly. Definitely sniffing out and runs ahead of you all. Love it. Don't eat Puka 2026. Love it.
Do what I want.
So while Puka is running off, you notice that Puka stops directly west of no, directly east of where you all were. Do you run after Puka?
Is he
I don't
digging? What is he
run.
doing? I don't run.
Yeah, I don't
For
run.
sure.
I'm following softly. I don't want to chase him and make him run faster.
Okay.
I want to watch him
alright.
and see what he's doing and let him do his thing.
Definitely. So Puka stops. You see that he's sniffing around this particular area, and he looks expectantly at Havoc.
Okay. So then I go towards him, and then I only have a dagger to like dig. Will I be able to see if there's anything like above ground? Like, how will I know?
So above ground, it would look like a rat.
What's it looking like? Are the rats? Are the rats around?
So go ahead and roll for investigation. Havoc.
Investigation. Period. Oh, period. Okay, that's 17 plus 1, 18.
Perfect. So when Puka looks up at you and you join Puka, you notice one mushroom that looks like a rat.
Just one. Is it easy to grab?
So go ahead and roll for nature.
Nature. 3 plus 1, 4.
You're not sure. You're not sure if it's easy. Syzygy, would you like to roll for nature as well?
Yes, I would. This is on a 20?
On a d20, yes.
All right. 7 plus 2 is 9.
Definitely. So you're not too sure either, but you feel a little certain that what it looks like it's easier to dig than what the elephant tuber would have been. So what do you do next, Havoc and Syzygy?
It feels like it's worth the dig. What do you think, Havoc?
I know. Is there something that like we can do for like, I don't know, to think about this
Looking to
better?
What tools do you have?
What tools do I have? Um,
I have simple cleric weapons.
I just have daggers.
I didn't even think
Daggers
about
and food.
tools. I didn't even think about any of that.
I
I
have
was
a
like,
chest.
food.
That's okay.
But I
That's
don't think I'm
okay.
carrying my chest with me. I'm
I'm looking at my actions.
While you're
That doesn't help to
looking,
grapple it.
well, while Havoc and Syzygy are looking through their tools, you notice that Puka takes a chomp of the truffle.
Meat stick.
It's my fault. I gave him a taste for it.
okay. Can I do some animal handling to train him better to find more mushrooms and to not eat them?
Definitely. Go ahead and roll for animal handling.
Please, 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 please. 14 plus 3. 14 plus 4, 18.
Nice, definitely. So Puka seems to understand, I'm not supposed to eat them. And Havoc, what do you say to Puka to make him go to a different spot?
Okay. Puka, you are so smart. You are so pretty. You're so brilliant. Great job on finding this one. I need you to find a bajillion of them. They need to smell super stinky. They will smell yummy. Don't eat them. Make sure that they're above ground and they're easy. I know you're going to do so well. You're going to find plenty.
Definitely. Puka seems to understand, and seems to know that it needs to find another set. Go ahead and let's have Syzygy roll for luck. One.
I was just going to
One-
ask if I could cast a spell on the pig to make Puka more efficient. So would that follow under like a luck spell?
So do you have spells in your spell book?
Let's see here. Let me look at my little cleric digs. I can channel energy to fuel magical effects.
Okay. So let's say for the luck roll, 1 through 10 means that you find a cluster within the first 5 minutes. 11 through 20 means that it'll take a little bit more time, but you still find the cluster.
Let's roll. Holy
Roll
crap,
better.
19.
Lovely.
Wait, is
That-
that good? I forgot.
That
They're
that
both
meant,
good. It's just a little bit lengthier good.
yes. So it takes about 10 minutes, and Puka's trying his very best. He leads you further and further east. He leads you further and further east and finally finds a cluster. And in that
Good job, Puka.
cluster, you'll be happy to see that there are a bunch of the flat rats.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
And in this cluster, you see 12 flat rats.
Oh no! We're not cooking Puka.
What? Oh, I wasn't saying we're going to cook them right now. No,
in
I'm
the
thumbs up
chat.
like a child. Oh, I didn't see this. Look, my heart is warming to Puka, so don't write the story for us yet.
Puka is my love. Puka's the love of my life.
All right. So, in order to harvest these, what tools have you all found in your inventory?
I have very dexterous hands.
Okay, so digging is definitely an option.
I have search. Search is in one of my actions in combat.
Hmm.
Shove.
Well, I'm not sure you can shove the mushrooms, but digging is one. You can also use I believe, did someone say that have daggers in this group?
I have daggers.
You can use the dagger to help with the digging as well.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yes.
Awesome. So let's see how many. Perfect. So gotcha. So Pharaoh Flawless and Marvin Songstorm, you have daggers. In the west, Havoc and Syzygy. Who has the daggers again?
I have daggers.
Havoc.
Oh, you both have daggers too. Perfect. So let's say, let's see how many that you can successfully dig out.
Okay.
Let's roll for. So both Havoc and Syzygy roll for survival.
I'm the only one who has a dagger. Or daggers. Can I share my dagger? I have 2 daggers.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Survival?
Yes.
Okay. 17 plus 4, 21. 21.
Lovely. You both get to work. You use the daggers to cut around the different flat rats, and you're able to successfully take out all 12 of them.
Yes.
Awesome. Perfect. And Puka's so happy. He's running around Havoc again.
Wait, Doxum is asking, does Bardic Inspiration work on Puka? Because that's a pet, right? Or animal?
It would work if yes, it would work on Puka as well, yes.
I mean, right now we're good, right? I think we don't need to do it.
Totally, yes. You've definitely gotten 12 of the mushrooms. Puka's happy. And let's go back to Marvin Songstorm and Feral Flawless. What do y'all do next when you head west?
Okay, so before we officially headed west, I just want to add that since we found that elephant tuber, I wanted to like snip off whatever was above ground with the dagger, so I can take it back to Puka. Because like we don't need it for the contest, but I mean maybe it'll count as at least one, and then he can have the mushroom afterwards.
I also
Sounds
had
good.
some mushrooms that are like leftover food that I was going to give Puka too. So Puka's going to be well fed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
But then when we head west, I'm just kind of like scanning around. I have double daggers, so I hand one to Marwin so that when we find anything to dig around, you have a tool now.
I have 3 daggers now.
Oh, you have?
I'm holding 2 in my hand and 1 in my mouth.
Very efficient.
All right. So another luck check for while you are heading west. You're looking around for the flat caps. Feral Flawless, go ahead and roll for luck. This will very similarly. 1 through 10 means you find the cluster very quickly. 11 through 20 means that it takes a little bit more time.
It's a 9.
Perfect. So right away, you find flat caps. You find 12 flat caps as well.
Go team!
All right. What is your strategy to get the flat caps out?
Does the book provide any like techniques or suggestions maybe of like how to harvest these properly?
Definitely. Yes. So they're called the whistle caps. With the whistle caps, it says in the book, for years, these elusive lichens have been nearly impossible to find, but yours truly just unlocked the key. All you have to do is whistle a little song and they'll whistle right back. then you can just follow their whistle until you find the little things. And so it might be easiest to whistle to them in order for them to come out of the ground. Not by themselves. You'd still have to do some digging, but for them to come to you easily and to come to you more willingly, you would have to whistle.
Whistle
would
while
like
you
to do-
work. Do.
Exactly. Who would like to roll for performance?
Me!
Go ahead, Marvin Songstorm.
Farrell can't whistle, so this is riding completely on you.
Yeah, I got a 10 plus my performance, 14.
Perfect. So perfect. You whistle successfully. The whistle cap whistle right back. And Feral Flawless, you go in and start digging, and it's very easy to dig out. And now you have 12 whistle caps.
Yay.
Amazing.
Lovely. Yes. So time has passed. It took Syzygy and Havoc a little more time to find theirs. So that was like, let's say 20 minutes have passed for them. With Feral Flawless and Marvin Songstorm moving from the south, going to the west, that also took you 20 minutes, even though it was easier to find the whistle caps. Once the 20 minutes have passed, all of a sudden you hear someone yelling, Guma, 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 come here, Guma. And then Syzygy and Havoc, you see Rahini come out from the trees and still yelling out, Guma. What do you do?
So who you looking for, friend? Who's Guma?
So Rahini goes up to Syzygy and says, remember my little pig Guma? We were hunting and all of a sudden he disappeared. I couldn't find him anymore.
Well,
Is Guma's Puka's brother?
It's possible.
Do we need to save a friend? Do we have more truffles? Can we share truffles?
I have some leftover
No.
truffles from my.
Are they also hunting truffles?
They're also hunting truffles.
I don't like this.
Okay, should I do roll for insight or something?
Yes, go ahead and roll for insight.
Okay. Fuck. 5 + 2, 7.
That's perfect. You think Rahini is earnest. She really is missing Guma.
What do we do? Should we help it? Should we help her, or like should we lose our time from our mushrooms? I feel bad. I want to protect the pigs.
So Havoc
I
feels
feel
like helping Syzygy.
I feel like we can help for a little bit, but we'll still be able to make it back on time.
Maybe
So
we can. I want to like bargain, helping like for our time with some truffles from them.
Okay. So Rahini says, "Oh, absolutely. We can. How about I offer you 5 of my truffles for 10 of your minutes?"
That's pretty reasonable, I think.
Sounds good. So, Havoc and Syzygy, since you're the only two in this part who know about Rahini and needing help, do you go off just the two of you helping Rahini, or are you gonna look for Marvin Songstorm and Feral Flawless?
I actually want to enlist Puka to see if Puka can help us find Guma. Can I use like my animal handling for that?
Absolutely. What are you gonna tell Puka first?
I'm gonna say, Puka, do you remember Guma? Do you remember Rahini? They're looking for your friend. Are you friends with Guma? Ooh, I should ask Puka if he's friends with Guma first. Because what if they're enemies? And he's not gonna want to find Guma.
For sure. Puka, at the sound of Guma's name, perks up and starts snorting.
Oh.
And it seems as though Puka's happy to hear Guma's name.
Okay. Okay, cute. Perfect. Let's go find your friend. Do you remember what your friend smells like? Come help us find your friend. Rahini's worried.
So Rahini offers Puka a little medallion that Guma had from the last hunt where they won. So Rahini offers it to Guma. I'm sorry. Rahini offers Guma's medallion to Puka, and Puka starts sniffing it.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And then Puka starts sniffing the air and starts running towards the south.
Okay. We
He
run
has-
with him
Okay,
because
so
time is money right now.
absolutely.
Mhm.
So Havoc and Syzygy are running after Puka, and Puka yes, running towards the
Oh.
southern part of the town, of the forest. And then you see, or first, Syzygy, go ahead and roll for perception.
It's 18 plus 2,
Hell
so
yeah.
20.
Perfect. So you hear it first. Havoc, go ahead and roll for perception as well.
Perception. 5 plus 2, 7.
Okay, so Havoc, you don't hear it, but Syzygy, you do. You hear what sounds like drums.
Okay. Should we try to be a little stealthy? Should we be caught like? I mean, I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying this, but I guess I'm
No.
assuming Siege's gonna tell me.
That was your
So-
telepathy reading my telepathy, yes.
Perfect. So Syzygy, you share that you hear the drums. Puka stops short, seeming to have heard the drums as well. So both Havoc and Syzygy, go ahead and roll for stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling with the sense that this just became a rescue mission.
Okay, 18 plus 2, 20.
18 plus 2 again, also 20.
Lovely, perfect. You both are very stealthy. You're slowly going up towards where Puka stopped, and you slowly and quietly peek through the trees. Rahini is trailing behind. I'll roll for Rahini. Okay, Rahini stumbles behind. And unfortunately stumbles past the shrubs.
Damn it,
Oh, so
Rainy.
he like rolls towards the unknown. She rolls towards the
Yes.
unknown.
Yes, but so Rahini rolls into the shrubs, past the shrubs, and into whatever it is that you both are looking at. And this is what you see. So besides seeing Rahini fall into the scene, Havoc and Syzygy, you notice Yukarios, and these are 2 feet high creatures that have feathers all over their body, and along their arms there are longer feathers. And these Yukario, they're beating a drum, and what you see on top of the drum is Guma. Guma is tied up.
Oh. My other baby. What
It's
do we
gonna
do?
be okay, friend. We're gonna rescue Guma, and I'm not gonna eat him.
I have to cover Puka's eyes. We can't let Puka see.
Okay, so are you gonna leave Puka behind to tell Puka to stay, or are you gonna make Puka come with you?
I think. Can I write a note and get Puka to go towards Merwin and Farrell?
Okay. Go ahead and roll for animal handling.
Okay. I don't want to lose him. Yes! 23!
Perfect. Perfect. What do you give Puka to let Puka know how to find them?
Okay, hold on. Let me look through my what I have. Mirror costume.
I'm carrying the mushrooms that he ate earlier.
Mm,
FYI.
Okay, so he knows to go. He knows what the mushrooms smell like, and he ate some. I'm trying. I don't have
true.
anything to write on or write with. I have a flask of oil. Wait, that's in my chest. I don't have a chest. Never mind.
Well,
Can I use my dagger to carve a letter into leather?
yeah, absolutely.
I can just put like SOS. Should we make it an SOS? Should we
I
get them
have
to come
ink.
towards us?
I have
Have
a bottle
ink?
of ink. You want to just?
Oh.
Okay, I know this is going to sound really callous, and I don't mean this cruelly because we're not cooking Puka right now. Do you want to write on Puka
On
with
Puka?
the ink? Write on Puka. That way Puka
No.
can't drop the note. Or, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Just
yeah,
like
you can dip your finger in the ink and just write SOS.
That's true. And just write on SOS. Okay. And then should I like write like where we are, like south?
You could, yes.
Are we south? Is that where we are? I forgot.
Yes, we ran
Well,
south.
now you're south.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. SOS, we are south. Meet us south.
Definitely. All right. So you write the note on Puka. You tell Puka to sniff out Marwin Songstorm and Feral Flawless, and Puka nods, looking like he knows what you're saying, and runs.
Okay.
Okay. Now Rahini, because she's in the scene, Rahini yells "Koma," and the Yokario look towards her, and now they're sneering.
Okay, so we have to get ready for combat.
Yes, go ahead and roll for initiative. So Havoc and Syzygy roll for initiative.
Wait. Where do
I have a
press that?
9.
Perfect.
Where do I press that? I don't see that.
So rolling for initiative, you roll a
Yeah.
d20, and then you have an initiative modifier.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I got 19 plus 1. 20.
Perfect. So Syzygy had 9. Havoc has 20. I'm gonna roll for all of the Yokario. Okay. The Yokario have 12. Okay. So, Havoc, you go first. Oh, I need to roll for Rahini. Oh, perfect. Okay, Havoc, you still go first. What do you do?
Ooh, okay, let's see. Cause I think I wanna investigate the situation first before making any moves. I'm also
Mhm.
thinking that I might be able to do some type of charm, like just persuasion in a way, like performance. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Suzuki? Like, I feel like we have a lot of options here since we're still hidden.
Yeah.
Do I just want to attack? Is that insane? Or should I be like, "Hi guys, like, I think you found something that I have that's supposed to be mine."
Yeah. I'm double checking my spells to see if I have anything like useful for like
combat.
veiling or anything like that. Yeah,
Or
because
veiling.
I have a mace and I'm ready to make some bird soup.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of flying brooms, but I don't know that we need to use those right now.
Wait, what if we use the flying broom to grab the pig?
Oh, that's a great idea. That actually worked really. Yeah, let's roll for that.
Let's do that.
Okay, so Havoc, what exactly do you want to do right now?
Okay, so, I feel like I can distract them, and then you can fly in, and then if like, cause it's on like on top of a drum, so you can just like pick it up, and like even though, Guma's tied up, you can just grab Guma.
Totally.
Okay,
And I have
let's do
natural +2
performance.
stealth, so
Right?
let's roll.
Let's roll this baby.
Okay, so Havoc, you're gonna approach and
I'm
try
going
to distract.
Yes. Wait, no, I want to investigate first to see the situation. To see
Okay,
like
go
what the
ahead.
range of people we have, or like who they are.
Go ahead. Roll for investigation with the D20.
3.
So it's hard to see from where you're peeking from. You do see at least 2 of the Yokario.
Fark. Okay.
But we're working with the strategy of surprise with the brooms, so I could also take a look and see if I can see any more, but then we can go ahead and roll for action if you want.
Yep.
So I'm also gonna roll for some that increased because I do have passive perception and investigation and insight skills within 60 feet. So
So, Havoc, it's still your turn. You have an action, a bonus action, and an interaction that you can do still.
Okay. Wait, I also have passive perception and passive investigation and passive insight. I'm like, I don't understand what any of these mean.
So passive is if the situation you are not particularly like focused on that one thing. Since you are focused on the one thing, since you're focused on the one thing, the roll is what's needed to see the perceiving and the investigating.
Okay. I see. I don't really know. What are my options here? So I can do 2 more actions?
You can do an action, a bonus action, and movement. So you can step into the situation. You can also hold an action. Like if Syzygy were to fly in, you could distract, or you could hold an action that if they try to hurt Guma, you can attack.
Okay, I want to hold my action for now since I don't really know what's going on yet.
For sure. What action do you want to hold, and what is the condition?
Okay. So, if the amount of what are those creatures again?
Yokario.
If the Yukarios are, I'm thinking like I just need them to distract them far away enough from the drum so that Syzygy can fly in. So I want to handle enough. I want to be able to handle enough so that they can just. Sorry, I'm like, what's this? What am I saying? If there's. Yeah, that's it. If there's enough space within the drums and the Yukarios, for if Syzygy decides to fly in, I will distract them.
Definitely.
With a dance and a song.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. I have a gong.
So, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. So you can ring your gong. You'll appear, ring your gong, and and distract while Suzuki is flying in, if that's what Suzuki does.
Mm-hmm. I have a war gun.
Perfect.
It will be loud.
All right. So next is Rahini. Rahini is in the scene. Rahini already screamed Kuma. Rahini, let's see. What tools does Rahini have? Rahini has... Rahini also has a dagger. Rahini, seeing the situation, being unsure of what to do, pulls out her dagger and says, let Kuma go, and starts to slowly approach the Yukario. The Yukario sneer and start hissing at Rahini. And it looks like their feathers are poofed up, like they're ready to fight. And that's Rahini's turn. Now it's the Yukario's turn. The Yukarios start laughing again after hissing, start laughing again and beat the drum, which scares Guma. Now it's Suzuji's turn. What do you do?
I would like to go ahead and roll on that room flight.
For sure. So are you going to try to do this stealthily, or are you just going? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Go ahead and roll for stealth then.
$15 + 2 is 17.
Perfect. So how do you fly in using your broom?
Can I roll for perception to get an idea on what the best direction to approach from is? Okay.
Absolutely.
16 + 2.
Perfect. So when you survey the scene, you see that there are 6 Yukario. And the Yukario, because of Rahini showing up, the Yukario are now in front of the drum. And because they're in front of the drum, Guma is behind them, so they're not watching him anymore. So you can go through the back.
And that's what I want to do, for sure.
Perfect. So with your roll for stealth, somehow, even though there are leaves and different trees and these things that could be rustling, somehow you fly up and you start flying towards the back of the scene, and they don't notice you at all. So you swoop in. How do you grab Guma?
Very gently, with like a whole arm around the belly, because that's the best way to hold a pig if you don't want him to get away.
Perfect. So you grab Guma very gently, you pick Guma up, and because Guma unfortunately has been tied and is pretty scared, Guma doesn't make any noise, but wriggles in under your hold. Can you roll for animal handling?
Yes, I can. 16. Okay, cool.
Nice. So even though Guma is wriggling a little bit,
Slippery little sucker.
yes, somehow you get a hold of Guma and you fly back to where Havoc is.
He does feel slippery.
Perfect. All right, this brings us back to Havoc. Havoc, what do you want to do? So Suzuki already flew in. You held your action. Do you want to carry out that action?
No. Hell no. I do not want them to know where we're at. But we need to help Rahini somehow. So now I'm wondering, like, how, because she's in the situation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have another broom if you want to go flying and rescuing.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Okay,
Hmm.
so Syzygy offers a broom. Havoc, you take it. What do you want to do?
Okay. I just want to swoop in really fast. It doesn't even matter if they see me. I just want to grab I want to grab Rahini, but then I'm going to fly. I guess I don't want them to know where I'm coming from, and I want to fly the opposite direction and then come around.
Okay, okay. So, using the broom. So, are you going to try to stealthily do this, or stealth is not an issue at this point?
I think there's like a little bit of stealth, just because like I don't want them to know where I'm coming from, right? And then I don't want them to find out where I'm gonna end up at.
Gotcha. So go ahead and roll for stealth.
Okay. I got 11.
Okay. So you start flying. You do rustle a few of the leaves. So the Eukaryo do look around, but they don't see where you're coming from. So Havoc, you fly in the same route that Syzygy went because you noticed that Syzygy wasn't perceived at that time. So you fly in from the back of the scene, and then Rahini, not sure of what your plan is uncertain, but Rahini also saw Syzygy pick up Guma, so Rahini doesn't say anything. How do you convince Rahini to go with you?
Oh, I'm just gonna swoop them up from their arms, and they're gonna dangle.
Perfect. So go ahead and roll for strength.
Yes. Okay. Wait, hold on. Strength. Wait. What? I think I have -1 for strength. That's so poo. Roll. 14.
Okay. So with a 14, you try to pick up Rahini, but Rahini is a little heavier than you expected. So it's a little clunky. I think Rahini realizes what you're trying to do when you fly in, and grabs onto the broom and nods, saying that you can lift her up.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
And then we fly off in the opposite direction and then find a way to loop back so that we can get to Syzygy. But maybe we stay flying on the brooms and then dash off.
Fair. So Havoc and Syzygy, do you continue flying off?
Off into the suns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Yeah, sunset's that direction.
Yep,
Oh, yeah, that's
perfect. So the Eukaryo are jumping up and down and yelling, and realize that Guma is no longer on the drum, and sees that Rahini is flying away with Havoc, and so as their last bit of hope, they start throwing things at y'all. Let's roll. Because they don't see Syzygy, Havoc, go ahead and roll for dexterity.
Okay.
A dexterity save.
Okay, cute. I have a good amount of dexterity. So, 18.
Perfect. So you see a drumstick fly past you, and then you see a dagger that you don't know where it came from. It flies past you, but it doesn't hit you, and you are able to escape.
Period. See ya.
Perfect. All right. So Puka during this time was running towards Feral Flawless and Marvin Songstorm, and so let's say that it took because let's see because y'all were further away from them, and Puka, although has strong smell, it's still quite a distance. It took about 8 minutes to find y'all. So Feral Flawless, Marvin Songstorm, Puka shows up, is snorting all over the place, running in circles, and so what do you do?
Is Puka still enough for us to like read the message that was written?
Well, he's running in circles. Do you want him to keep still?
Yeah.
I take out food. I take out my food that I have, my leftovers, and I go, Puka, what's going on? Hold on, sit down. What's going on? And then, does Puka still?
So once you take out the food, Puka all of a sudden becomes distracted and sits and is waiting patiently for the food.
Yeah, so I give Puka some food, and do I notice the stuff written on his back or her back?
Yes, because it was written in ink and it was very big print. You see SOS South.
Okay. I think we need to head south.
Perfect. So Feral Flawless also moving south?
Yeah, I just mutter like the pig keeper is not gonna love that we painted his pig.
For sure. Okay, so Marwyn, Songstorm, and Feral Flawless, you start moving towards the south, and while you're making your way there, you see, let's see, go ahead and both of y'all roll for perception.
We got a 14 plus, let's see, perception is +2, so 16.
Perfect.
I think I just have just an 8.
Okay, so Feral Flawless, you're the only one who sees this, but you notice that you somehow look up in the sky for a second, and you notice that two beings are flying above you.
What the heck is that?
There you go. So you bring Marwyn Songstorm's attention to the flying beings. Both of y'all roll for insight.
We got a 12 plus insight is 2, 14.
I got a 1.
No.
Oh no.
Great.
Marwyn Songstorm, you're looking up and you're not seeing
What?
anything.
I didn't see anything. What are you talking about?
Over there.
What do you mean? I don't see it.
Feral Flawless, you see them, but you can't make out what you're looking at.
Okay, so can I tell it's part of our group, at least in the flash?
So in the flash, you weren't able to figure out who they were.
Okay, yeah, so we just saw like UFO style, like flash in the sky, but we don't know it's Havoc and Syzygy. Well, we have Puka, who's calmed down. We have the message, but we just saw something happening. What is your intuition telling you, Marwyn?
Can I do an insight check? If I didn't see him, then
right.
Did we hear anything happen? No drum. We didn't hear the drums?
No.
I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm going to be so honest, Farrell. I don't know what's happening.
Me either. So, I mean, I would just trust the message written on Puka and go south.
Yeah, we gotta go south.
For sure. You go south, you see other truffle hunters. There, you see some people physically digging, and they have made headway with with the the elephant tubers, and you you don't see anything other than the elephant tubers and the people digging them out.
Okay. Should we just I don't know what to do. Well, what if we ask Puka to help us find Havoc since they became friendly with Havoc and they know Havoc's smell? I can try animal handling. I don't have any proficiency in it, but I'm happy to roll to see what I get.
Definitely. Go ahead and roll for animal handling, Marwin Songstorm.
That would be a 6.
Okay, you try to talk to Puka. You're signing, you're telling Puka to find Havoc, but unfortunately Puka is so full of food that Puka doesn't seem to understand what's happening.
How much time do we have left to look for mushrooms?
Okay, so it looks like going from the whistle caps, going to the south, trying to look for things, trying to look for what the message was on Puka and what it meant. Let's say that 10 minutes have passed, so it's at the 30-minute mark.
Okay. Well, I'm worried about our friends, so I think we should just head back. I personally don't care about winning. I'd rather just make sure our friends are okay. So I think we might
Perfect.
want to head back to the village.
Definitely. So Mormon Songstorm, Feral Flawless, you start heading back to the village. Because you weren't able to find your friends in the forest, you make your way towards where the finish line was with the truffles that you've got. Syzygy and Havoc, where do you go? What happens next when you're flying?
Syzygy, using perception, looks down and sees them and is like, how do we communicate? But notices they're moving towards like the general direction of the starting point. And I'm gesturing like towards Havoc, kind of like, should we just keep flying that way, or should we like go down, maybe have a little fun, give them a little scare? How do we want to? I have an extra broom. I don't know if that can carry both of them, but like we could try to roll in like a pack of flying witches, and that'd be pretty cool too.
So Syzygy, you still have Rahini dangling off of the broom. I don't know if she's gonna be able to stay there for much longer. Um,
How many brooms do I have? I really pack heavy. This is the problem I've had my entire life. Because then Rahini could have one. I have 3 brooms left. So would that be sufficient
wow.
for the weight of the entire party, including Rahini, Marwin, Farrell, and both the non-barbecued pickies?
So, so you have 5. You had 5 brooms in total.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
I pack really heavy.
Totally.
Don't ask where I put them.
mean, so Havoc is on one broom. You, Puka, and Rahini are on the other. Do you? So you offer Rahini a broom?
Yes.
Definitely. So let's see. Let's see if Rahini is. Are you gonna offer the broom mid-air, or are you going to land first?
I'm going to ask Rahini what their ability is in terms of agility, because I'm not trying to break a broom with someone diving midair, like gas refueling movie style.
For sure. Rahini says that her acrobatics is a +5. That she's a little a little sure that she can do it.
If you feel like you can do this, Rahini, go ahead and roll on it.
Perfect.
Just don't
so
roll
Rahini,
off of it.
Right. So Rahini's like, I got this. You can toss the broom and I'll be able to catch it. She rolls a 13. So she does you give her the broom, you get the broom out, toss it to her. She swings from your broom and jumps to the broom that you've tossed. She nearly misses, and it's not graceful, but somehow she does catch on to it.
Way to go, Rahini.
Nice. So you have it. Go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. Perception. Wait, where's the number? Why didn't
No,
it
that's
come?
a 20. That's a
Okay,
20.
Perfect. Plus 5. Wait, sorry. Perception plus 2. 22.
Nice. So both Syzygy and Havoc, you see Marwyn Songstorm and Feral Flawless running. You saw them running back towards the festival starting line. Unfortunately, they can't hear or see you.
Hi.
Do you all fly towards them?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Wait, at
Perfect.
least yes. We won't land, but definitely fly towards them
Perfect.
and swoop in.
Perfect. Swoop in right next to them, or swoop in like above them?
Next.
I think right next to them, yeah. And then like it would be good to trade off our brooms to them, because then we have 2 left,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can pick up Puka.
Perfect. So
I want to turn in my mushrooms, to be honest.
Do we have
I feel
time?
like, do we have time
if we hop on the brooms, then we can submit our mushrooms. Oh, we also still need to get mushrooms from Rahini.
for sure.
We do.
And it was 5 mushrooms per 10 minutes, so maybe we have more than 5 mushrooms because this was a lot of time.
For sure. So let's first roll for Havoc and Syzygy, since you are going to fly next to them. Syzygy, would you say that you are proficient in handling the brooms?
I believe so, yeah. I have solid dexterity and strength and agility.
Perfect. So Syzygy, go ahead and roll for, let's call this athletics.
Are you kidding me? A 6? What'd I do? Get distracted?
Probably. So you were flying
Plus 2.
towards both Marwyn Songstorm and Feral Flawless. You were definitely aiming to be next to them, but unfortunately, because of the wind, it knocks you into one of them.
Bonk.
Havoc, go ahead and roll for athletics as well.
Okay. Okay. 18 minus 1. We're at 17.
Perfect. So somehow, even though you're not proficient in the broom, somehow you were able to dodge both Syzygy, or all of Syzygy, Marwyn Songstorm, and Feral Flawless without bumping into any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because Syzygy, you rolled into them. All 3 of you take 5 points of damage.
Damn.
Really
Bludgeoning
glad I
damage.
have healing hands. Welcome to offer those at no charge, because it's my bad.
I will roll for Rahini. Let's see how Rahini does in trying to get towards y'all. That's A 12. So unfortunately, she also topples into y'all because this is not her strength. She doesn't know how to handle the broom. So she and the rest of y'all take another 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm dead. If I take 7 more points, yeah, I have to have death saving throws now. So.
Oh,
I have necromancy skills.
Warren Soapstorm, are you level 3?
No, I'm level 1.
Oh, everyone should be level 3.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
How do we move that?
So if you go to edit characters,
Okay.
or edit
Yeah.
character.
Manage?
Level 3. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I've been.
I get more skills.
I'm also pretty low though, so I have 15 points, but what, we just took 11 points of damage total?
I believe it was
5
the first
plus
one was 5
7.
plus 7 is 12.
12. Ouch. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm at 3 points left then.
Sorry, I'm choosing all my proficiencies right now.
Same.
For sure.
I was just vamping.
So
I'm gonna
everyone
have animal handling now.
Yes.
Perfect.
I can add another class. No, I can't. Okay. Blood. Okay, I can't. Oh, wait, I'm okay. Cancel class. Never mind.
Okay, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, I don't know how to get out of here. Hold on. Home.
There's a card button at the top.
Oh, okay.
Where it's, yeah.
Okay, I'm at 16. I'm good.
Perfect. All right. So as you all untangle yourselves and are able to like dust each other off, Havoc, you're just watching everyone. Puka's Havoc.
I'm just
Puka's,
floating.
Yes, Puka's seen you, and with their SOS on their back is running around underneath you as you're floating above him. So with the run-in about and like trying to like figure and untangle each other, that takes about 5 minutes. So now you're at 35 minutes. What do y'all want to do?
We want to
So
go.
I want to know what's happening. What's going on? What just like why was there an SOS? Why are we flying? Are we running away? Do we have time to go get more mushrooms? Do we need to go fight somebody?
Is Rahina gonna give us more mushrooms?
Perfect. So
should we untangle the pig? Or should we do that after?
So Rahini is runs towards Syzygy, who had Guma, and because of the run-in, Guma rolled out from under you, and she runs through Guma, untangles Guma, hugs Guma to herself, is crying, and is very happy to see him again. As she wipes her tears, she says, "As promised, 5 mushrooms per 10 minutes." And I think, 15 minutes. 15 minutes have passed, so she'll give you 8 mushrooms.
Okay, cool. We
and
got
she
the safety of the piggy, and then we also got trade. I'm very appreciative.
Perfect. And so with that, Rahini says, "I'm not going to look for any more mushrooms. I'm just glad that I found Guma. I'll stay here."
Okay. Cool, so we have one less load to carry. Perfect. How much
we
time do
still-
we have left?
Are we running from what were
Yes.
what were
we
we
should be
running
running,
from?
huh? Are they still coming after us?
So because y'all flew away, you all were flying in different directions. They're not sure where you went, so the only thing that they could have done was thrown stuff at you, and you all blocked
Okay.
that, or you all
Perfect.
dodged that.
Amazing.
Awesome.
We can go look for more mushrooms then. Can we go where the whistly mushrooms are and
Yeah,
together?
do we have time? How much
Yeah,
time?
I think we do.
You have about 25 more minutes for
Okay.
the mushroom hunt. So Rahini does point out that there are other mushrooms in the book, and so Marwin Songstorm, when you look at the other mushrooms, you see a moss sprinter, a forest glass, and a pillow cap. And so the moss sprinter is a mushroom that does take off running. The forest glass is difficult to see because it's transparent. And the pillow cap releases spores, so it is harder to pick without breathing in the spores.
I just want to look for the whistly guys then.
Okay, perfect. So Marvin Songstorm decides to go with the whistle caps. Havoc, Syzygy, and Feral Flawless, do you want to split up or do you want to stay in the same group this time?
I would like to stay in the group. I think yeah, it's been too much mayhem, and I would like to just be more sound so that we can have all of our things together.
Perfect. So it seems like the group wants to stay together, and Marvin Songstorm's already knows where the whistle caps are. So y'all start making your way to the west. And it seems that when you make your way towards the area that you all first went to, the area seems a little picked over. So it is a little bit harder to find more. So it takes you about... Oh, wait, not that one. It takes you about another 20 minutes to find another cluster. So Marvin Songstorm, because you're the one who does the whistling and you're the bard, go ahead and roll for performance.
I'm
I got
also
better
a bard. Can I
performance.
help? Can we double whistle?
Yes, you can both whistle. Havoc, so either you can give the help action to Marwin so that Marwin Songstorm has advantage, or you can both separately roll.
I got a 21.
Oh, perfect. So Havoc, go ahead and roll for performance.
$15.
Okay. So
Okay.
So Marvin Songstorm, you start whistling and you start hearing more whistles a little deeper into the forest. Havoc, you start whistling and you hear some whistles also deeper but even further away. So do y'all start heading towards the same direction?
Wait, I don't understand.
Yeah, are there more mushrooms? We don't have enough time, it seems, maybe.
It
So it seems like they're
in two different places, right, Jamae?
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
I
can
don't wanna-
can I enlist the help of Puka?
Yes.
And I think we could probably split up at this point then, because we have enough daggers between us. So it's like,
Yeah.
can we do like one bard side team up and the other bard side? I know we just did Havoc and Syzygy, so I don't know. Havoc,
We can
let's go.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see what Puka thinks if like one is worth more the other. Maybe I can like you know how like cats do like You can choose one paw. One is yes, one is no. I want to ask Puka, can he sniff out the difference between the two, and if they're both worth going to, or if one is better? Is this too complex for a pig?
So we can simplify it for Puka. You can tell Puka which
Should we go to
direction
both,
to go to.
or which one? Yeah.
Yes. And so you show one hand and go to the direction that you were listening to, and show the other hand and go towards the direction that Marwin was listening to. And Puka, go ahead and roll for animal handling havoc.
Yeah. Wait, I want to do yes or no if it's worth to going to both first. Can we do that first, and then we go FC? Which ones?
Because that might be difficult to differentiate for Puka.
Like if so if it says is it worth it, if he says yes, then we just go to both, and then if he says no, then we decide the direction. So that's why I do yes and no first.
Okay, you can do yes and no. Go ahead and
Okay, perfect.
Roll for animal handling.
Please, Puka, you're so smart, Puka. You're gonna be so amazing, Puka. Yes, 22.
Perfect. So Puka understands. Puka knows what you're trying to say. Puka presses his nose towards the hand that meant no.
Okay, so it's not worth going to both. Okay, that's good. Okay, so which one is it? I guess whichever direction's which.
So so you do the split direction, and Puka starts walking slowly towards the direction that Marwin Songstrom was going towards.
Perfect. Okay. Then I think it would be a good idea for all of us to go there so that we can grab the thing really fast, and then so we can get back to the competition in time.
Perfect. So
Yay!
the walk takes about 10 minutes.
We gotta run back. Let's hurry up.
There you go. So
We got brooms.
We do got brooms.
So it takes 10 minutes to walk towards the mushrooms. You find 8 mushrooms.
Okay.
And do you do the same thing that you did before, Marwin Songstrom whistling so that they're easier to get out? Perfect. Go ahead and roll for performance.
Okay. Oh, there's performance. Roll. 17 plus 6. That's 23.
Perfect. So they come out just as easily as they did before with the digging and the whistling. So you have an additional 8 more mushrooms. Perfect. So what do y'all do next? Do y'all hop onto the brooms and start heading back?
Hop on those brooms. Yeah, get back quick.
Perfect.
Go.
Perfect. So y'all hop on the brooms. So I need everyone to roll an athletics check.
I got a 10.
I got an 11.
11. That wind is gusting.
18 minus 1, 17.
Perfect. So Feral Flawless, you seem to have an easy time, even though this is your first time riding the broom, you seem to have an easy time getting onto the broom and flying off in the direction of the starting line. Marwin Songstorm, Havoc, and Syzygy, for some reason, yes, the wind is knocking you over. It's a little bit difficult to stay on the broom. It takes you a couple more minutes behind Feral Flawless to get to the finish line, but you all get there. Now to land, go ahead and roll for Go ahead and roll for athletics again to see if y'all land well.
Wait, I don't know which one I was. Fuck.
Nat one.
16.
I
I
think
think I
I was
got-
15.
I
You
think
got
I
a
got
12.
I think I got a
You're
12, yeah.
Mhm.
12 minus 1? 11.
Okay.
No, never mind. Just 12.
so-
Just 12.
Okay, so let's start with Havoc. So Havoc, you. Oh no. Okay, so let's start with Havoc. Havoc, you. It's not graceful, but you do manage to land on your feet.
We made it!
Syzygy,
Okay.
Syzygy, what
Wait,
did you get?
am I still holding Puka?
I got a 16.
16. Okay. Havoc, were you holding Puka? Is that what was
Yeah,
happening?
am I still yeah, is Puka okay in the landing?
So yes, even though it's not very graceful, you almost dropped Puka, but Puka's still safe in your arms.
Okay, my
And then
baby.
Syzygy, totally. Syzygy, you land perfectly. You somehow, even though it was difficult to start with the flying and to still fly, for some reason landing was just fine. You
That's
land
how
on
I
both
roll.
your feet. There you go. Marvin Songstorm, what did you get?
15.
15, perfect. Same thing as Syzygy. Even though it was difficult to fly and difficult to start, somehow your landing was perfect. Now Feral Flawless is the opposite. For some reason, even though flying was effortless, the landing, it's a little difficult because, this is not, you don't always fly on brooms. So you do roll off and keep rolling. So that gives you 1 more point of damage.
I'm still alive.
There you
That's
go.
fine. That's what I get for showboating, honestly.
But everyone's still alive. Everyone's safe. Puka's safe. Guma and Rahini are safe. Rahini and Guma welcome you back, and the timer counts down 10 to 1, and it's the truffle hunt is over. So
We just made it.
there you go. So the mayor steps up onto the stage and announces that the truffle hunt has ended and asks for everyone to count their mushrooms. For y'all, are you going to count your mushrooms together or are you going to separate them?
Together.
I'm
together.
I'm also okay with giving all of to one person so they
Okay.
if that would be better. Like I'm okay with not. I don't need to be royalty. I'm okay with that. I want.
Perfect.
I know Farrell really wanted to, and we work together, so I'm fine with that. And I'm out. I don't care.
Perfect. So Marvin Songstorm,
I want the money.
you give Farrell.
I want to buy cool stuff.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
co-share the title of Truffle Royal.
Okay, so Havoc and Feral Flawless, you're gonna hold all the mushrooms. Syzygy, are you gonna hold the mushrooms too?
I am just going to ask that I get a pig to barbecue. It does not have to be Puka, but I would like a pig to barbecue. So
I don't know if I can.
I'll give up my
Those are
goodies in
my
exchange for
friends.
a pig. It can be the one that was like ready to be sacrificed. It's going to be okay, Havoc.
Those are all
part
my
of the ritual.
children. I protect them all.
I
Cannot
don't want to tell you
allow
what they did
this.
to kids.
Who? Who's doing
What?
kids?
What? Wasn't here that day.
Okay, so Syzygy, I think because the hunt is meant for those who want the truffle royalty and truffle royals get gold instead of pigs. Do you still want to hold on to the mushrooms?
No, I'm going to go ahead and hand them into the collective pool of shrooms.
Perfect. So When we count them all, I believe there were, because you got 8 from Rahini. Because you got 8 from Rahini. You had.
We
I
got
took
what,
count,
eight?
Jamae. We have
Oh,
12
we got like double
cats,
8.
12 rats, 1 elephant, and then we got 16 more caps when we went back, and 8 from Rahini, which is 49.
Perfect.
That's a lot.
We have a lot of mushies.
Perfect. Definitely. So after the mayor announces everyone should count, the mayor asks if anyone found 50. And no one goes up. And then starts counting down, does anyone have more than 40? And so y'all start, Havoc and Feral Flawless, you bring up your mushrooms. And then counts down to 30, or because you all are the most, counts down to 30 to see if there's a second place, 20 to see if there's a third place, and 10 to see if there's a fourth place. And you see this little kid who had 39 mushrooms and says, "Oh, I wish I was the truffle royal."
I'm not sharing with that kid. Sorry.
I
It's
just
my
want
crown.
the gold. It's Farrell's crown.
All right. So the mayor says, our winners are Havoc and Feral Flawless, and hands the crown to Feral Flawless. Do you split the gold, or does?
Oh yeah, we're equally splitting with Havoc, right? Feral and Havoc are split equal. I just want to
Yeah,
keep the crown. I don't.
I don't want the crown.
I mean, I want my 5 gold back because of the rent-a-pig.
Can I have the crown and y'all take the money? I just
I
want
want
a
the
pretty
money.
crown.
And then,
I just want
but
enough
then
to
you
buy
take
a
the
pig
royalty.
roast.
You take the title. We're a messy team.
Oh,
Okay,
I don't
so-
want the title. Never mind. I just want it to be pretty.
No, you can borrow the crown whenever you want.
Perfect.
Totally. This is a very kind group to each other. So Feral Flawless, you get the crown and the title of Truffle Royal, and then you share the crown with Marvin Songstorm when they want. And then Havoc and Feral Flawless, do you also share the gold with Syzygy?
Well,
Hmm.
I think that's up to Havoc.
I think we can because of all the brooms. The brooms saved us all.
Absolutely, absolutely. So
we share
50
some.
gold, 50 gold separated. That's about divided by 4. That's about 12 gold
12.5.
and 12.5. You're right. 12.5 gold. So that's 12 gold and 5 silver for each person.
12 gold
Awesome.
and 5 silver. Amazing.
Perfect. So you were successful at avoiding the Yucario. You were successful in finding all of these mushrooms, and you all end up winning a little part of the gold, and each have your own part of the different Truffle Royal portions, whether it's the Truffle Royal title, the Truffle Royal crown, and just being part of the Truffle Fest. And you now have Puka, who you still have.
Oh. Maybe I
Do
can
you-
use some of my. Let's go back and see if we can persuade him. Because I have are we gonna can we level up before we go see him? Or do we level
Not
up at the end? Okay.
Who are we seeing?
Not before.
We gotta return
The
Puka.
handler.
Do we want to roll
No.
on the chances that we could just steal Puka instead of
We
returning
could all
him?
we also have
Yeah.
money. We might be able to buy Puka.
Just buy Puka.
Yeah, you can just buy Puka.
I'm getting
But how am I going to buy a pig to roast?
I can get a discount maybe because I have more persuasion than I used to. I think maybe. I
Okay.
don't know.
So
We can try.
so y'all go back to the handler, and so you are gonna buy Puka outright?
I think I want to see what Puka wants. Does Puka want to live his life with his friends, or does he want to live a life of adventure with us?
Okay, let's see what Puka wants. I'm rolling for Puka. Oops, let's roll again. Puka starts running around Havoc.
My baby. You want to stay with me? You want to stay with us? Wait, does Puka want to bring friends?
Band of pigs! Band of pigs! Mother of swine!
Well, you go back to the handler. The two pigs are still there. They seem excited to see Puka, and Puka seems excited to see them. What do y'all do?
I will try to talk to the handler. I will say, hey, thank you so much for letting us spend time with Puka. He's been a gem of a pig, and we asked him actually, and he does want to keep adventuring with us. So we would be happy to purchase him off of you, and we're wondering how much it would be to purchase him and his friends.
So he says, so the handler thinks about it, and he says, well, you rented Puka for 5 gold, so that's 10 more gold for Puka. And after looking at the two friends of Puka, he says, I'll tell you what, I will give you the other 2 for another 20, so that's 30 gold in total.
How much? I mean, I don't have enough money, so everybody else has. It's up to if we want to purchase them all together. I can't make that decision by myself.
Would he be willing to take like a break on the money if we offered him like a bead of nourishment or an Arsat's eye or some other, gear?
To barter? Let's see.
To bring the price down.
Go ahead and roll. Oh, so how do you say this to the handler?
Dearest handler, I have +6 +4 persuasion. Should I? I'll do it. So we actually have some wares and things. So would you like a bead of nourishment or anything else to lower the costs? And I'll roll. It would be really beneficial. I rolled a. Oh God. I rolled a 12.
Okay, so you rolled it with the 12. The handler thinks about what you've said, thinks about what you've offered, and says, I'm actually interested in one of your brooms.
And we have brooms available, good keeper of the pigs. How many brooms are you interested in?
So the handler says 2 brooms for the 2 pigs and 5 gold for Puka.
I am willing to part with those brooms and keep my part of the gold as part of the arrangement.
Amazing.
Is Sissy gonna cook one of those pigs? You're gonna cook one of those pigs.
I know.
I'm not gonna cook with the Puka. I'm gonna go find other pigs because that's why I wanted to barter with my brooms, because then I have the rest of my gold that I can go buy a pig to barbecue and share with the group. I'm not gonna barbecue these pigs. I'm gonna go where Havoc doesn't even know. Havoc isn't even gonna know that it's a pig. I'm gonna be like, oh, look at that big animal on the spit. That smells great and familiar. I don't know why. I can tell you why, Havoc. It's definitely not a pig.
Oh man, I'm not even vegan. Well, these are my babies now.
Well, now you have 3 pigs. You have Puka, Kaori, and Conch.
How can you cook a shell name anyway? See, the friends can be food too, but foods can be friend.
Fish are friends, not food.
There you go. All right, so you give the brooms to the handler. The handler receives the 5 gold as well, and says, "Please take good care of these 3." And with that, the adventure is complete.
Yay!
Amazing.
We ended with a pig party. Yes.
Yay!
I'm playing my
party.
bagpipe. I'm playing my bagpipe.
I'm playing my
I'm dancing
harp. We're
whimsically.
having a good time.
Yes.
Bagpipe and a harp. I love it.
And a gong.
All right. Thank you all for joining in this adventure. We'll see if we do another one in the future, and y'all were great.
Meanwhile,
You were
Cersei's somewhere
great.
chuckling.
This was great. Thank you so much.
That was
That
so
was so good for
amazing.
my brain. Thanks for
Yes.
creating a story with me, y'all. That's just so special.
That was my first D&D campaign.
Wow.
Ever.
Yay!
Yeah.
The
I'm so
last
happy to
great-
pop my cherry with y'all.
Oh, yay! There's the gong. And thank you, Jamae. You're genuinely the best game master I've ever gotten to play with, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, keep those applause going. That's great. Yeah, applause for Jamae for running the game.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for those who were watching either now or in the future. We appreciate everyone and hope everyone has a great day. Take care.
Bye.
Later.
Pose for the